I thought I'd seen it all with Karen. Trespassing, stealing, breaking safes, and even messing with my lake. But parking? That one was a new level of ridiculous. It all started one sunny afternoon when I pulled my truck up to my main ranch entrance. Just routine, unloading hay, checking fences, making sure the bulls hadn't staged a rebellion. Then my phone rang. "Dad, you might want to listen to this," said my son, Jake, who's been the county sheriff for a few years now. I listened, and immediately, my coffee nearly flew out my nose. On speaker was Karen. Shrill, furious, and utterly delusional. "I am calling 911. There's a man illegally parked at the ranch road. He refuses to move and is blocking HOA property." I couldn't help but laugh. "You called 911? About my own driveway?" I asked calmly. She didn't answer. She just screamed something about community rules and unauthorized vehicles. I looked at Jake, grinning. "Well, you hear that?" Jake raised an eyebrow. "Wait, Dad, you're in your own driveway." "Exactly," I said. "Now watch this." Within 5 minutes, 2 patrol cars arrived. But one of them wasn't just any officer. It was Jake, my son, sheriff of the county. Karen froze the moment she saw him. You can't," she stuttered. Jake smirked. "I think you need a quick lesson in property law and family loyalty." Karen sputtered, pointing at me. "He's illegally parked." I put a hand on her shoulder. "Ma'am, this is my ranch. That truck? My vehicle. That driveway? My driveway," Jake chimed in. "And if you call 911 about it again, I'll personally cite you for harassment and trespassing." Karen's face turned redder than a Texas sunset. She waved her arms, looking for support, but the other officers were trying hard not to laugh. You can't just... This isn't fair." I leaned in, whispering for emphasis. "Karen, this is what happens when you mess with the landowner and his son." She squeaked, spun around, and ran to her car. I watched as she sped away, tires kicking up gravel, muttering about unbelievable abuse of power. By evening, word spread through the HOA community. Karen tried to call 911 on a man parked in his own driveway. Sheriff on site, his son. Outcome? Total humiliation. The HOA had to hold a special meeting just to calm their members. No one sided with Karen. She was formally banned from filing any complaints against the ranch for the next 2 years, and the HOA board had to publicly apologize to me and Jake. Afterwards, Jake and I went for a ride around the property. I handed him the keys to the truck. "You know, son, if she tries this again, I might have to let Hector handle it," I said with a grin. Jake laughed. "Or maybe Big Red can join. That'd be poetic." And me? I just shook my head, thinking, some people don't understand the meaning of family, land, and authority until it hits them all at once. Karen never messed with my driveway again. Not even a toe past the edge.